We'll drain the savings and flee the country.
And leave him with nothing.
I used to think betrayal was loud like a lightning strike, a sudden, dramatic explosion that you couldn't possibly miss. But the truth is so much uglier. Sometimes betrayal is quiet. It's slow. It's a calculated plan whispered behind your back by the very person who kisses you goodnight. My name is Tyler Morgan. I was a real estate agent with a steady life and what I thought was a loving marriage. The night I overheard my wife on that rooftop patio, my entire world tilted off its axis. It was her company's annual gala, string lights, champagne, rooftop jazz, the whole corporate fantasy. My wife, Rachel, was stunning in her black cocktail dress, laughing with coworkers, radiant in a way I hadn't seen in months. I slipped outside to get some fresh air. And then I froze. Behind a large planter, hidden from view, I heard Rachel whisper, "We need him gone by August." "We can't risk him finding out about the money." My heart slammed against my ribs. Her boss, Jason, polished, arrogant, the kind of man who measures his worth in salary, replied smoothly, "Don't worry. He'll never see it coming. We'll be in Bali before he even realizes." Glasses clinked, a soft kiss on her neck. And just like that, the life I believed in collapsed into dust. She wasn't just planning to leave me. She was planning to financially wipe me out first. For years, I'd thought Rachel was just stressed and overworked, climbing the corporate ladder. I never questioned the late nights, the team dinners, the sudden obsession she had with handling all our finances. I trusted her. No, I worshipped her. But that night, when she came home humming happily and asked if I had fun, I felt sick to my stomach. She kissed my cheek and went to take a shower. While the water was running, I opened her laptop. The password was our anniversary. What a cruel irony. Emails, dozens of them, hidden folders. Long threads with Jason. Plans to drain our joint savings. Details of an offshore Cayman account. A divorce attorney already lined up. A timeline built around my upcoming work trip to San Diego. By the time I reached the email titled Next Steps, my hands were shaking so hard I could barely scroll. Transfer funds Friday. File papers Monday. He won't fight, he trusts you. I put everything back exactly as I found it. When she came downstairs, smiling like the woman I once adored, I felt nothing but ice in my veins. The next few weeks were pure torture. I pretended everything was fine, playing the role of the doting husband while secretly documenting every single lie. I installed tracking software on her phone. I captured screenshots of every transfer. I followed her when she claimed she was meeting clients instead. She was meeting Jason at hotels for long lunches at fake meetings. She even joked about my conference, encouraging me to enjoy myself and stay the whole weekend. She wanted me gone, out of Colorado, blind and helpless. But I wasn't leaving. I hired my own attorney, Michael Chun, a shark disguised as a gentleman. He studied my evidence with a grim expression. "Tyler, this is organized financial fraud and adultery and conspiracy. You have a solid case," he outlined the plan. "Pretend to leave for San Diego. Freeze all our accounts the moment I took off. Serve the divorce papers immediately and expose Jason's involvement to his corporate board." "What about them?" I asked. Michael's eyes glinted. "They won't see it coming." August 15th was D-Day. She drove me to the airport at dawn, kissed me goodbye, and said the words that nearly broke me. "I love you. Be safe." I walked up the escalator. And then straight back down to arrivals, caught a cab to my attorney's office, and waited. At 10 a.m., right when my flight would have taken off, Michael filed everything. An emergency freeze on all accounts. The divorce petition citing fraud and infidelity. An evidence packet sent to her company. A notification to Jason's corporate board. At 1:23 p.m., Rachel called, panicked, shrill, terrified. "Tyler, what is happening? My accounts are frozen. I just got served divorce papers. Where are you?" I kept my voice calm. "I'm not in San Diego." Silence. Then I heard the sound of a woman discovering hell. You don't understand. I heard you, Rachel, at the gala. I've seen the emails, the transfers, the hotel meetings. The plan to leave me with nothing." Her voice hardened. "You're making the biggest mistake of your life." "No, Rachel," I said quietly. That was trusting you. Within days, their world imploded. Jason was suspended. Rachel was put on unpaid leave. Their scheme became known to the company's legal team. Her offshore account was frozen. Her big promotion vanished. Rachel called nonstop, switching between tears and fury. Voicemails filled with "You ruined everything, and you'll regret this." Every threat just added to my case. Then her father approached me, ashamed. "We didn't know," he said. "We raised her better than this," I believed him. They were devastated. Eventually, her own company urged her to settle quietly to avoid a bigger scandal, and she did. I asked for one last conversation, not for revenge, but for closure. She walked into the conference room looking like a ghost of the woman I once loved. "I need answers," I said. She confessed everything. She wanted freedom, excitement, Jason's world. Until she realized he never intended to share it with her. "He left me," she whispered. "Said I acted alone?" I just nodded. "That sounds like him." Tears streamed down her face. "I ruined everything." "I ruined us." "Yes," I said quietly. "But I survived?" She choked out one last plea. "I did love you once." "I believe you," I said. "But not anymore," and I walked away. The settlement was fair. The money was returned. The assets were divided. The house was awarded to me. Rachel left Colorado. Jason's career burned to the ground. Their perfect fantasy turned to ash. As for me, I sold the house. I bought a downtown loft. I adopted a rescue dog. I started completely fresh. And last week I met someone. Her name is Olivia, a kindergarten teacher with bright eyes and a laugh that doesn't hide any secrets. We have coffee planned soon. I'm nervous, but I'm hopeful. Because some stories have to end brutally, not for punishment or for drama, but to make space for a better one to begin. And this time I'm the one writing it. Thanks for listening.